So we're really excited to have you with the lunch plan. You're not nervous to speak in front of all the cadets, are you?
Yes. Very nervous.
It was founded as a fort by George Washington and Benedict Arnold. Good. Benedict Arnold stole the plans for West Point and tried to sell them to the British, and that's why he's known as a traitor. And then Thomas Jefferson said, we're going to make it into a school. There's 40 majors, actually. Yeah, and it was founded in 1802 to be an engineering school solely, and it's still concentrated on engineering. It's the premier engineering school in the world, but you could, like I said, major in anything. F3 is the company I'm a member of. So the company is one brigade, and it's broken up into 32 companies. All right, if you come with me. So this is the basic way a bed has to be. Can you hand me a clipboard? This has to be the width of a clipboard.
Oh my gosh.
These shoes aren't shined, which should be shined. And for the beds, everyone has to dust everything. See that? That's not good. Look at that. Not in trouble. It's developed.
Someone's gonna get developed today.
Another duty of the plebes is to remind the upperclassmen, kind of like warn us when our next formation is, our next big thing. So they call minutes, and they'll be, attention all cadets!
Attention all cadets, there are 4 minutes till assembly for lunch formation!
Attention all cadets!
There are 3 minutes till assembly for lunch formation! The uniform is Army combat uniform under black fleece wearing black gloves.
I can't say attention all cadets again?
No, you can say a lot more. Come on.
Okay.
Okay, so what we're in front of right now is Washington Hall. This is the mess hall, which seats around 4,500 cadets all at once. We serve, a meal to them, 15 minutes each for the meal.
15 minutes?
Right.
All they get to eat?
I mean, 15 minutes is more than enough time, so trust me.
You love her?
I love her. I love Miss USA.
What was the coolest thing ever? I really, whenever I was standing up there, I felt like I don't know, I'm not special enough to be speaking to these people.
4,400 cadets, about 1,100 a class. My year, I think, something like 20,000 people apply to West Point, so it's very competitive. To your left is Trophy Point. It's the single largest piece of marble in the Western Hemisphere. It's a statue to commemorate the soldiers and officers lost during the Civil War. The cannons, first of all, that you see in the ground, the green cannons, are in the ground to symbolize that a civil war will never happen again. That's why they're in the ground. First day, you're in your civilian clothes, you're like this little meek high school student, 18 years old. They run you through here. First thing they do is they shave your head, just completely. You want to cut his hair?
Will you let Miss USA cut your hair?
All right.
He said, all right. All right.
Can I get a
I'm really good.
live page?
I cut my mother's hair all the time.
Amazing.
See, I'm sure she is.
Darling. Alright. Such nice hair. Shame it has to go.
Yeah, it's all. Are you really gonna buzz my head?
Yeah.
Yes, she is.
You're really gonna buzz
It's
it?
gonna look good.
You're gonna buzz my head?
Buzzed hair is so sexy.
See?
Don't flinch. Go ahead. You can't hurt him. Go ahead. All the way up?
Yeah, all the way up.
Who is encouraging you?
That's enough. No. How about I buzz my initials in it?
Carved in the back?
I can give you the
Is that good? She should be monitoring more.
Yeah, I feel like
Renee. Renee.
I feel like she's very thorough. She's doing a very thorough.
very thorough.
What you mean by that is she's taking way too long.
Every hair is done.
I want to make sure it's even. Get the best haircut at West Point.
It is. Here we go. Now we can change it up again.
Probably not many.
So much fun. Now, I need a picture.
You're a good sport. Thank you.
Where did Kate go?
Good.
Kate!
Bye, Mackenzie.
Yes, bye.
What do you think?
Well, I haven't seen it yet.
Woo! Looking sexy.
Yeah. Pretty good, looking pretty good.
I'm going to fix you up.
I read Forbes magazine and U.S. News and World Report. I'm going to brag a little. We were ranked #1 in the country. We surpassed Harvard at #2, but we went #1 in the country.
For what?
Best school in the country.
No way.
Yeah.
You think it was based on leadership development?
Yeah, I think that because Harvard is a great school for academics, but we do so much more than academics. You know, we develop the person. We consider ourselves lucky to be here, not as a sacrifice at all. Thanks so much.
Super fun. Thank you for the tour.
Yeah, we'll see you tomorrow.